Welcome to Other People's Cars, and today it's a little bit different because it's not. It's in fact my Toyota Celica Supra. A lot of people ask me why this car, and the obvious answer is initial D. I am well aware that it's not a Hachiroku. And would you believe me, I tried to get a Hachiroku. I was crazy, madly in love with one. And it just wasn't on the cards. I looked at importing, I looked at all kinds of options. There was none, especially not for, let's call it my income bracket. There's a saying, actually it's a song. If you can't be with the one you love the one you're with. And that's kind of what happened with my Supra. So I got it for a bargain. For very good reason it was a bargain. It was quite a shambles when I got it. A friend of mine told me about it and I had a look at it in Athlone and I thought, you know what? It's got pop-up lights, I'm halfway there. And I bought it. And over the last 8 years I've developed quite a relationship with it. We're inseparable now. What you're looking at is an L-Type 1983 Toyota Celica Supra. L-Type meaning luxury, so it's not the P-Type, which is the performance model. So there's no LSD, and the car did not come with those arches. Those are actually fabricated by my mad scientist friend Jason, but that's a whole different story. So no LSD, which means I can forget about drifting, although I can throw it sideways on the odd occasion, especially if the roads are a little bit wet, then it becomes a lot of fun. My thinking behind the styling of the car, it's very much a car that, I'm obsessed with Japan, and not the high-end stuff, but the idea of actually living in Japan, the kind of car I'd buy with my own money, the kind of grassroots drifting and toge running and so on that I love personally, obviously. That's what I want my car to basically ape. That's the kind of lifestyle that I want it to reflect. There's quite a little bit done to it. There's, for example, you'll notice at the back and also the side skirts, those are from an Australian TRD kit. Almost every sticker on the car has got a story to it. So some of them I cut myself, some of them I had cut. And there's a couple that actually come from Japan, from one of my visits to Japan. There's a couple of details in the car as well. For example, I've got a little drum ornament that I bought at the Shinto temple, the biggest Shinto temple in Japan. And there's a whole story there as well. Shintoism, it's Japanese religion, basically, that anything beautiful has a god in it. A beautiful sunrise, a beautiful sunset, a beautiful mountain, a beautiful road, a beautiful woman, a beautiful shape. It's got a god in it. And if you're a petrolhead, then you kind of make that association that cars have life, You give your car a name, you develop a relationship with it. And some cars have more life than others. Some cars you're driving along and for no discernible reason, you can kind of sense their aura around them. There's a story attached to a car, and there's definitely a story attached to my car. If there's a god in my car, it's probably not a very impressive god, but it's mine. People still ask me what are my plans for the car, like it's not already done. And for me it is. All I wanted to do was create a car that I can cruise around in and feel Japanese, and that's what I've got now. Yeah, I'd love to replace the 5M 6-cylinder motor with something a bit more exotic down the line, or maybe I won't. Yeah, I realize it's tempting to drop the suspension and give it that flat stand-start look, but I don't think I want to. I drive this thing everywhere. In fact, in a month or so, I'm planning to do a 1,500k trip with it, and that's going to include dirt roads. So right now, I've already arrived.